Hi everybody, I'm Melissa Tomko. I'm the apper. This is Harsha and Ryan, our developers, and together we built Ergo. So, if you ever notice, kids are tending to be hunched over to their mobile devices, or holding the device too close to their face. So we devised a solution to this by teaching them mobile device ergonomics. So Ergo's goal is to teach children safe mobile device use and encourage ergonomic habits, intervene when the device is improperly used while viewing videos. So our goals with the Ergo project was to deter improper usage habits through visual responses and haptic cues. So you get a screen to let you know what kind of infraction you're making with the mobile device, as well as a vibration to let you know that you're making an infraction. We also encourage ergonomic exercises every 20 minutes. So we will have a little exercise, blink frequently, or you're doing exercise for your muscles to keep them less fatigued. Also, we'll be providing positive feedback and reinforcement for proper usage, so you'll get stickers as rewards for completing the videos properly. So the app goals, as far as technical, is to have videos play and interrupt the play at target infractions. We'll also detect improper tilt angle and improper proximity to the face, so if it's held too closely. We will also display exercises and break time instructions every 20 minutes to give them, keep their eyes refreshed and their muscles relaxed. So as far as the social and physical goals, this is to teach kids how to properly view videos on mobile devices. So keeping the device further away from their face, keeping the proper angle of tilt, and to encourage ergonomic habits over time, such as looking away from the screen, blinking, light stretching for your muscles. So the motivation comes from two areas of detriments. So we have visual detriments. So it's recently there's been attributions to nearsightedness in the recent cohorts for mobile device usage, especially small screen technologies, as well as an increase in computer vision syndrome, which is now stemming from no longer just computer screens, but also mobile device screens. We also have muscle and posture detriments. So if you're holding the device with one hand versus two, you can actually have shoulder, arm, hand, wrist strain. So children are highly susceptible as they're developing, so that's why one of the primary motivation goals. And there's an increase in nearsightedness and computer vision syndrome in recent cohorts. There's the lack of ergonomic exercise and instruction by parents and things like that. So you might have a parent say, move the device closer or further away from your face, but this Ergo would help mediate that instruction. As well as getting them early interventions as far as how to use their mobile device will help them carry forward their device usage over time. So when they're using other mobile devices, they will be holding them at a proper distance from their face when they're viewing it, as well as proper tilt angle. So the metric distance to support this is that we found that 30 centimeters or more is the appropriate distance to have away from the face, as well as 30 to 50 degrees as the angle of tilt, and it must be parallel to the face, or as parallel to the face as you can. And this will reduce posture and shoulders, neck, and arm strain. So we're going to move on to the architecture. I'm going to pass it on to Harsha.
Thank you. So Ergo's architecture starts with its user base. The users are children who watch videos and parents who monitor their kids. The device which we have used is an Android mobile device, and it starts with a one-time setup and a training video where the app shows the users how it works. Once that is done, the video gallery opens up, and we are using videos from inside the phone in a nice vertical swipe card view, which we have built. All of the UI layout is built using material design, which is a very elegant way to show any type of UI on Android. When a video plays, it uses the default player of the phone, and Ergo continuously monitors it to figure out the closeness to the face and the angle in which the phone is used. Anytime an error occurs, an alert is sent to the alerts engine, and depending on the type of the alert, a visual cue, audio cue, and a haptic cue is shown. The haptic cue that we're using right now is vibration. We also have a usage time monitoring mechanism where if you use the device beyond a particular time, an eye exercise is shown. All the data that we are collecting is put into the local phone storage, and the last two systems that use this data are email and rewards. Periodic emails that can be configured to be sent to parents, and the reward system is something that unlocks stickers for the child when the device usage is filled. So we now move on to the demo, which Ryan will show.
Okay, so this is Ergo. So the parent will download the app. to the child, and they'll read this little message to them. Hi, I'm Ergo, I'm your mobile device buddy. I'm going to teach you how to use your mobile device for children. Swipe to the left. Wait, we need your parent's email address. We've opted to put Jonathan ahead of time, so he's going to get an email on my usage. And then we can start the tutorial. I don't know if we'll get sound here.
Sit up straight. Keep your device away from your face. And your wrist straight while you are watching videos.
So this is the same thing we showed with the metrics. You know, you have to keep it at least 30 centimeters, this. However, even if they don't, second here. Even if they don't follow that, we're going to reinforce these. Okay. So let's watch a video. This is a nice like video selection gallery here. The child can't accidentally delete any videos. It's child safe, what we consider. So watch a video here. And again, we want to reinforce proper ergonomics.
Tilt the device.
Oops.
Tilt the
So
device.
we have this little tilt bar when they don't hold it right, and when they get it to the right angle,
Close.
it's a little bit of a problem here.
Tilt the device. Tilt the device.
Second. There we go. So when you hold it at the proper angle, it's awkward with these wires here, but and you hold it at the proper, at least 30 centimeters, the right angle, you keep playing. Then we just go out of there. We have this nice little Ergo space, showing that you need to keep it there. You hold it too long,
Tilt the device.
and a little glass of water will show up saying pulled it. So we think that this will help the child know what to do with the device. And the minute they go back to the right angle, it keeps playing. So now if we start to hold our face too close, let's go here. Let's go here.
Tilt the
Okay,
device.
tilt. Still do the tilt there. And play another. Okay, we do this. So that's one of the things. So we'll try playing one more. So every 45 seconds. Oops, this is the tilt one.
Too
Okay.
close.
Okay, there we go. The too close. So it starts to zoom in when you go too close and tells you to back up.
Too close.
So we think that this will do this. So on top of that, we also have these little training videos that tell you to refresh your eyes.
Too
Oops,
close.
too close.
Too
Too
close.
close. Back up.
Too close.
Oops.
Too close.
Oh, oops. I'm packing up. I'm not listening to the thing. I'm thinking. Anyways, must be getting pretty tired. I was like, why is this not working? But it was actually working as intended.
To help our eyes stay
Okay, so these refresh thing comes up.
Make tears that keep your eyes
So,
refreshed.
blinking,
Blend together.
and this little tutorial here, Ergo comes up. He lets you know to blink. Hopefully the child will follow along with Ergo, blinks their eyes. It'll be a nice refresher. Top of this, so that stops. They keep doing this. They keep watching the device. That's very nice. We put this to the end.
Tilt the device. Tilt the
Oops.
device. Tilt the device.
Oops.
Tilt the device.
Tilt the device. Okay. It's a little bit aggressive, but it's okay. We keep watching this. At the end, they get a nice success. We have a nice sticker system here. They get a sticker for watching a video and a little sticker. This is the gold star they get every single time. And the other one is if you ever watch a video or you do it properly. But we just turned it on to show this time for the very first one. And that's it. We also have a nice email thing. We're going to send Jonathan an email. He'll get that. And that'll say all the little mistakes that I made in the thing. Did you get it?
I got a bunch earlier.
You got a bunch earlier? Okay. So it'll get it. It'll say all the mistakes that I made, and even when it was saying back up in my face, I wasn't actually backing up. I was like, this is not working for the demo. It was working. I just wasn't thinking to back up. So thank you, Harsha.
You send the email?
I did send the email, so it should be good. Hopefully it's
So to
sent.
quickly sum up, so some of the things that we learned as an apper, I learned how incredibly precise and detailed the mobile devices can perceive our usage, and as well I had to learn the mobile device ergonomics, the exact metrics because of that. If we could start over, we'd start from making videos right away instead of just a series of images for exercises, as well as we'd apply the technology to in-app web browsing potentially, and have more rewards and less alerts. There's a little bit of an alert overload, so streamlining the alerts would be helpful. Additionally, the future of Ergo, we could see a selection of online YouTube videos potentially, instead of just preloaded videos on the phone, and we'd offer some new tutorials, maybe fun facts about vision, and maybe potentially left-right tilt monitoring, and expand the sticker and reward system.
So we think that Ergo will teach proper ergonomic device usage to young children. Thank you, guys. And any questions?
That was neat to see. I have a question about computer vision syndrome. What is that?
Computer vision syndrome is when you look at screens for too long, you can get dry eye, blurry vision, eye strain over time, and it can, yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah, it's in the same kind of thing department as carpal tunnel too. So like mobile or technological like device not impairments, but missing the word, but it's along those. It's hubbed under that umbrella.
Overuse. And that tilt the device message would get really annoying. Any thoughts on how to make it sort of more functional, less annoying?
I think if we kept the video still in the background, I think it wouldn't be as at least if the video was still there, maybe it was a little bit to the side. I think the fact that it hides the video was a bit too aggressive as I coined it.
Oh.
So I think if we kept the video playing, we showed it on the side. I think
But
that's
the audio, I think, needs.
yeah, the audio maybe
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
I think if we also let the video keep playing and it started giving you a nice warning as you started getting outside the range.
Yeah.
Maybe it started getting this.
Well, it suggests something which we haven't talked about probably in the course,
Mhm.
which is, we talked about it's user experience. Audio user experience
Yeah,
probably
sure.
needs a whole different kind of thinking.
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
So I think it was one of the things that we wanted to actually work on is if we were to do this differently, because I think we sat down, we had all these meetings where we kept saying, how are all these different things? How can we reinforce this good behavior? And we got something that reinforces all this good behavior, but it's kind of a bit aggressive in the alert system. So if we would do it again, we'd try to be more fun. I think at the end we tried to put this reward system in. I think that kind of works, but we would have needed to tone down the things and but that's the one thing we did differently. But
Yeah. Other questions, comments, suggestions?
Yes.
So when you guys first proposed this, you're talking about doing all sorts of kind of video transformations in real time. So how did you, obviously you projected that idea. So can you talk about why that decision was made?
It was mainly made based on the feedback that we got, and we kind of spent the first spiral thinking about it and doing some research on what would take to do it, and it turned out that it really would take a lot of time. So we just thought we'll do the zoom in for showing the proximity alert, and since that worked well, we stuck to that.
Great. Thank you.